I am a drunken dream of wild and windy shifting sands, rocky cliffs crumbling into endless beaches ravaged by a slow tsunami of sea, and dragon clouds pouring into drifting skies, melted into relentless burning suns, tossed over an arc of infinite broken horizons and eviscerated by 1,000 slivers of moon. I drifted into this sea of love, and I have never left. My heart sings tears, silent prisms spinning love's centerless magic that splash rainbows into the morning. Hovering in the mirrors of our eyes during the day, nakedly exposing our wetness when we dance like this. They pour the mirage of love through itself and sing this exquisite music that has no notes or staves or frets. Tears have no resting place. There is no outside of this dance. Wetness is always wet. Light and dark slide through me as I am dark and light, sliding. Suspended in an atemporal dreamscape, words and pastures and deep Arctic lakes reflecting vast, empty skies. We are measureless oceans, weeping at our own unfathomable beauty, mirroring the bottomless. It all breaks my heart, and there is no heart to break or make whole. It is all a wondrous mirage. There is no mirage. Yet we gather here, adorned with the wetness of morning, and sing. Love is a song that cannot be sung. It sings itself in echoes of dreams, in shimmering reflections dancing on waterfalls of wonder, slipping through an enchantment, a dream suspended in a dream. I was an echo of love, trying to catch an echo, caught in a dream of sunset, dreaming. Love ripped away all shapes and colors, all movement and stillness. Sound and silence fell through their own absence, and not even emptiness was left. There is no love to know, and no one to know this love. Love knows itself. It sings without words, with all images and forms and shapes and colors and time and timelessness, with movement and non-movement, with all imaginary separation and this unreachable, ungraspable, unavoidable love. Winds gather, grow and flower, petals fall through my softness. Robins and my drifting heart sing the day, mirroring a dream I heard once when I was longing to forget the night. Reflections of dawn gleam on hubcaps rolling across the highway. Dark still, lonely roads are adorned with tail light jewelry. Night twists and twines, climbs up from under the roses, reaching toward the towering blue, pushed down by these fingers that sing this poem of morning. Tea kettle hums, the cry of morning doves floats, and songs are born, dying with every note. Memory paints a melody of echoes, a tale that swooshes down and across the canyon, pierces every heart that is listening to the first light casting her net of shadows, billowing silhouettes empty of the detail, just waiting for the words to define and separate the bark from the trees and branches from the leaves. Cat on my lap, softness lingers on the tip of my tongue, drinking the taste of tree lace beginning to bathe the garden. I am this intoxication and this unavoidable, ungraspable, rich and lush immediacy, brilliant in its wondrous, unknowable, sensuous aliveness. Wordless poems gather at my feet. The earth flowers into my nakedness, streaming colors through my blood. Sky dances through my eyes, and the song of the universe sings with her echo, exploding in my chest. Breathlessly words dance space into space and light into light. Love whirls around and spins itself and disappears into its own absence. Such untranslatable delicacy of light dancing through the wind and leaves, and this unfathomable transparency. I am this hypnotic liquid ballet of softness. The lace of morning blooms as I am the morning flowering. Love bathes in this ocean of words, tasting her own song through our tongues, our mouths, our beating hearts. Seabirds swoop and swirl. Reflections play with reflections. Ripples scatter into light, and tumultuous waves plunge their watery heads deep into the wetness they never leave. 1,000 hearts, 1,000,000 suns unfold and release you into your own embrace. Without wings you soar, and yes, it is love soaring in you, as you, through you. You are this beautiful heart breaking, this love that seems to be abandoned, washed onto an empty beach where pebbles and shells and rusty cans are born and swirl in the net of thought. Colors of love cannot be caught by rhyme or rhythm. They emerge in the singing. The dance, this joy that includes sorrow, this love which includes not love, all is embraced and dissolved in love. Ache of winter moon swoons through the summering leaves, and I swim in the echoes of ancient tides, the bloom and wilt of midnight, the heartbeat of silence breathes. Love sings the rhythm of my heart, sun on the glistening, shadows hide until sunset, which is always dancing inside my chest, inside the dream of endless sky weeping. Memory records the death of sleep, the death of dreams, this death of the separation of love and not love. Poems are wings that lasso and let loose the prayers in our hearts, sail us into each other's eyes, swirl us as we tumble and fall, breathless, into each other's arms and dissolve into each other's hearts, where there are no edges between you and me and love. This song of aliveness is an inescapable, ineffable treasure painted by the flowering and wilting of tears, of hearts, of songs flowing. We are naked rainbows, stark and rich, and inseparable from our colors bleeding, our tears sliding. We are stars exploding, light dissolving into light, and the delicate reflections of moon. My heart bursts into songs. I am waves of sound, surfing the magic of ecstatic, wordless wonderment. My heart is sunset bleeding. Ashes swirl and fade. Wind scatters wind, tossing echoes of love, diamonds burning.